With the Paldea region being inspired by the real world's Iberian Peninsula, a quick connection was made to the Pokémon world's France, or Kalos as we know it, due to the proximity between the two regions. This is where Pokémon X and Y happens. X and Y were games that, to me, are some of the best in the franchise, but there was a lot of cut content, and without a Legend Zygarde inside, people are looking to Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet to tie some loose ends. Hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and today we put on the hat and talk about a very specific flower. Let's get into it. I made a video a few weeks ago about the ultimate weapon and how AZ firing it to end the war might be the reason why we have a big hole in the middle of Paldea, and why Terastal became a thing, due to the high amounts of infinity energy that flooded the region. This would complete the Kalos war story and give us an actual enemy, the Paldea region. No reason for the war, sure, but it would paint a better picture. Still, as we know, the enemy isn't all there is about a war, but also the consequences. And the consequences of the Kalos war lasted for about 3000 years until the events of X and Y. You see, the ultimate weapon was created to destroy life, which is basically using the power of Yveltal. But before that, it was used to create life, which is using the power of Xerneas. This happened in order to revive one very specific Pokémon that had lost its life in the battlefield, AZ's Floette. That was the only goal of the former king of Kalos when they built the weapon, but things never really go that well, do they? And the rest, well, the rest is very violent history. After that, Floette left and only came back after the events of X and Y when we battle AZ after we become champions. There is a big 3000-year-old gap between, hey, you're kinda crazy, so I guess I'll leave, and you're fine now, I'm gonna come back. And Floette had to be somewhere during that time. We know from reports during the Delta episode in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that AZ did not stay in Kalos, but roamed at least to Hoenn. He witnessed Rayquaza mega evolving 1000 years before the events of the Delta episode, and also planted a tree in front of the Cave of Origin. Both places would be overflowing with infinity energy. Beneath that tree, we can see a flower that looks just like the one that AZ's Floette carries. I think there are two ways to look at this. Either AZ left the flower there trying to communicate with his lost Floette, or the Floette is following AZ's footsteps trying to see how the world changed with the weapon that gave them both eternal life. And this is where we get to the Paldea region. If AZ is following the consequences of the ultimate weapon and the Paldea region truly was the enemy that got hit with the blast, there is a chance that AZ also passed by the region and left his mark there. Could his Floette have followed him as well? We already have the confirmation of Flabébé in the game, which already opens the door to its presence as some form of event. Pokémon Legend Zygarde or some form of Gen 6 remake are probably only gonna happen in 5 or 6 years, maybe even more, so they could keep their memories alive by tying Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet to Pokémon X and Pokémon Y, explaining the darkest story that ever graced the Pokémon game. But what do you think? If both regions are truly connected, do we get AZ's Floette now, or when Pokémon Legend Zygarde or the Gen 6 remakes are a thing? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokémon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and tweets as I'm there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.